Hi YouTube, Mr. Livery here, on the ground in Cairns in Australia. Interesting little event today. It's a first time I've done this, going north from Cairns up to Port Moresby. A bunch of air traffic control online, bit of air traffic as well. So we're probably a bit late actually. We should have started about 19 minutes ago, but we'll get on the way very shortly. We'll be flying this aircraft right here, the Boeing 737, new livery for Qantas. And there we go. Let's press the boarding and jump on in. I'm going to jump over to position initialization, menu, open some doors. Get the IRS going. And let's have a look at the flight plan. Prepared this in P3D already. We have direct Cairns, Romeo 210, Papa Yankee, direct. We're boarding zero fuel weight at 58.3 tonnes and releasing with 7.8 metric tonnes of fuel. That's 3 hours 14 minutes flying time. Once we arrive at Port Moresby, we'll have 1 hour and 45 minutes of time to move around before the engine stop. GPS position is set into the IRS. YBCS going to AYPY. Flight call sign is QF57. QFA57. There is CS. Cairns and heading up the Romeo 210. Port Moresby. Activate. Initialization, zero fuel weight today is 58.3. Reserves will take from the flight plan. Fixed reserve is 1.1 and the alternate is AY and Z. It'll take about 36 minutes to get to 1.6. 2.7, call it 2.8. And cost index of 25. Check where filed at 370. Flight plan, yes that's fine. Eastbound 370 it is. And the winds. Take the top climb wind, which is 28.52. And it's 8 degrees above ISA. Which is minus 48 OAT at the top of climb. The derating today down to 51. Takeoff flaps 5 and so gravity Mach trim is 24.8. So they listen to ATIS 131.1.
You 200 feet. Temperature 23. QNH 1017. On first contact with Cairns, bound for approach, notify receipt of Juliet. Cairns, terminal information Juliet. Expect instrument approach. Runway 15. Wind 160 knots. Maximum crosswind 2 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Power 2,800 feet. Delta 23. QNH 1017. On contact with Cairns ground for approach to fire receipt of Juliet. Cairns terminal information Juliet. Instrument approach. Runway 160 degrees 11 knots. Maximum crosswind 2 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Power view 2,800 feet. Temperature 23. QNH 1017. Contact with Cairns ground approach notify receipt of Juliet. Cairns terminal information Juliet. Expect instrument approach. Runway 160 degrees 11 knots. Maximum crosswind 2 knots.
Let's do a couple of tests here. See if that's good. See if what signs are in. Turn on the APU. About 1 minute out. Ground is 121.7. Cairns ground, Qantas 57 requesting close to Port Moresby.
Last station call, fine.
Qantas 57.
Qantas 5, stand by.
Okay, it's probably going to be easy, right? No, it's not going to be.
Qantas 57,
Yes,
will clear to Port Moresby via non-unplanned route, non-1 departure on layout 15, maintain 5,000, squawk 1317, and departures are approach 118.4.
Non-jet, eh? Let's see what's happening there. Well, it's 57, just checking that departure none on 1, we've got non-jet on that one.
Qantas 57, say again.
We're showing a non-jet departure for none on 1.
Qantas 57, stand by.
We'll take the Cairns one, Cairns 2.
The Qantas 57 cleared Cairns 2 departure on layout 15.
Give the Cairns 2 departure runway 15, escort code 1317 and departure 118.4. Initial climb is 5,000 and Qantas 57.
Qantas 57, initial climb is 6,000.
Give it 6,000 Qantas 57.
Promise 57.
Okay, we have 6,000.
And Charlie, Yankee.
1317.
Townsville, Island.
Is set. And 1184 for the first airborne.
Charlie Hotel Yankee referred to Townsville by 600.
Wait, 42, so I can do a proper brief. Chuck all those details in for the runway 15. And it's the radar departure effectively. So Cairns departure, we take off, we go straight ahead at runway 15. Do not delay turn to assigned heading beyond the departure end of the runway. So as we rotate, as soon as we get airborne, probably 50 feet or so, we'll start the turn. Heading at 350 is most likely, then vectors thereafter. Gradient 4% to 600 feet, then 3.3% since we'll be over the water. Wanting high terrain on the runway centre line and to the left. That terrain extends between 155 and 080 degrees and up to 3,600. When directed, contact departures for radar vectors. And the suggestion there is to start the turn at 400 feet or at the departure end of the runway, which is 6.2 dm, or visually looking out the window to see the runway. Okay, so it looks like we've pretty much boarded. Takeoff details, V speeds, 142 on the rotation, 146 on V2, that's set. 6,000 is set. Doors closed. Let's have a chat to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Qantas Flight 52, service to Port Moresby. Hope you enjoyed the time here in Australia and have a very pleasant journey up to Port Moresby today. We'll be departing in a few minutes, so cabin crew is coming through the aircraft to ensure that everything is settled and ready for our departure. Hope you do enjoy the flight on board our Boeing 737-800. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. Thanks for flying with us on Qantas Airways, and hope you have a very pleasant journey. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay then, we're pretty much set there. We have our departure set. That's set there as well. We'll switch back to ground. Trying to run 5, so the nose will be to the left. Okay, we're on gate 19. Once we push back, we'll be facing Charlie 3. Charlie 3, we track out to Bravo 2. We'll probably take the back track up to runway 15, which is 3,196 metres. Information was Juliet, QNH is set 1018, and wind is at 160 at 11. Temperature 23, sorry. Just a minute.
All station to station scan. Promise back.
There we go, just around a phone call. Cool, we're ready for the push. Checklist is complete. And that's our start checklist before takeoff. Alright, we can push. Gets ground, Qantas 57 is ready for push.
Plus 5, 7, push approved.
Push approved, Qantas 57.
Departure check completed. Flight has been inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Good to start. Packs are off. And we'll just tell the cabin. Cabin crew. Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check. Starting engine number 2.
Cairns ground, Qantas flight 33, request push and start.
Plus 3, 2, push approved.
Turning 4. Number 2 set idle. Good start on number 2, we'll start number 1. Number 1 set idle. Parking brake set. Start a cutout number 1. Cut. Dampeners in. Select flight 5.
Let's start off.
Charlie, Hotel Yankee, Starboard. Flight controls checked. Stabilizer trim and cabin report. Okay, stab trim to 4.7. Set there. And the cabin.
Just waiting in the cabin. Good for this taxi though. Clock's running. Okay, let's make the request. Cairns ground, Qantas 57, information Juliet is facing Charlie 3, ready for taxi. Cairns ground, Qantas 57, ready for taxi, information Juliet.
Now is the time to make sure to pull your bag so even if the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you.
Cairns ground, Qantas 57.
Qantas 57, you can text round. Charlie 3, Bravo 2 on point from Red 15.
Text about Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo's, and hold short, Bravo 2, runway 15, Qantas 57. Bravo 2 it is.
Cairns ground, Charlie 3. Wait, taxi information Juliet.
Charlie Hood 3, Yankee, you can text via Alpha 2 on point from Red 15.
TCAS test pass.
Alpha 2 hologram for 5,
Check.
Charlie Taxi Yankee.
Information on deep promotions on DBT, checking out the safety section in your respect.
Cairns ground, Qantas flight 323, requesting taxi to runway 15, information Juliet.
Qantas 3, text like Charlie 3, Bravo 2 on point from Red 15.
Taxi via Charlie 3, Bravo 323.
Camera reports ready. Continuous set. Over the radar check.
Qantas 57, you can contact Tower now on coordination line.
Hotel 124.9, Qantas 57. Cairns Tower, Qantas 57, holding at Bravo 2, ready to backtrack.
Is airing today, twice expecting of runway 15.
FM into the backtrack, runway 15, Qantas 57.
7 Roger, runway 15.
Clear the backtrack, 15, Qantas 57. Just turn on the transponder. Put all the lights on. Taxi's out.
Cairns, Tower, good afternoon, so Yankee is ready at runway 15 on Alpha 2 with information Juliet.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, runway 15, clear takeoff.
One with takeoff, Charlie Hotel Yankee.
System on departure, 15, I'll check.
Cairns Tower, Qantas 5323, holding short of runway 15.
Qantas 53, Cairns Tower, g'day.
Cairns Tower, Qantas 57 is ready at runway 15.
Got one departure, runway 15.
Yeah, that's us.
For what's the 134,
Or
Tower,
is it?
good evening, passing through 4,000, we're established on the ILS to 15.
Also 134, Cairns Tower, g'day. So, correction, Charlie Hotel Yankee, start now, clear for takeoff.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, please make the runway,
Charlie Hotel, if you make a left onto Bravo 3.
left Bravo 3, Charlie Hotel Yankee.
Qantas 323, will you require runway 15?
Qantas 323, please repeat.
Qantas 323, you require to check runway 15.
Qantas 23323, I don't understand.
Qantas 7, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Runway 15 clear for takeoff, Qantas 57.
Yeah.
Qantas 320, you know, you're at intersection. Just runway. Do you require full length runway departure?
50% set.
Yeah, I require full length runway departure.
Eagle line, that aircraft holding short.
323, okay, no.
50%'s good. Takeoff.
Expect to backtrack shortly. Be ready for an immediate departure.
Qantas 333.
Velocity 1, but you've got 2 departures now to get away from them.
100 knots.
Okay, we'll expect the way down.
Qantas 323, caution. 323, caution, jet one. Qantas 17 in the pay runway 15. To in and back to runway 15.
Those are the right. Gear up.
Qantas 323. Entering
400
runway.
feet, let's go.
Cairns for Charlie Hotel Yankee ready for runway 15.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, departure of Bravo 3.
Yeah, that'll be alright, brother. Sure.
So, Charlie Hotel Yankee, copy. 60 Bravo 3, runway inbound.
Bravo 3, runway 15, Charlie.
On a 67, complete departure.
Departure is comes faster.
Charlie Hotel.
Flaps 1. Cairns departure, Qantas 57, climbing through 2000, ready for heading 350, 6000.
Qantas 57, Cairns approach, good evening. At F5, Qantas flight level 180.
Flight level 180, Qantas 57. Flaps up. Zero flappers up. Bye-bye, Cairns. Only ever been to Cairns once. It's going 787. Jetstar Boeing 787, Melbourne to Cairns. Cool flight, that one.
Flight 6969, contact Tower 1205, correction 124, decimal 90, you know.
124 decimal 9, 6969.
On a pilot in, and we'll do the after departure after takeoff checks. Takeoff. Kingdom bleeds are on. Packs are on. Packs auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps are up. No lights.
Velocity 30.
Cairns departures, good afternoon. Charlie Hotel Yankee would be 2000 to 6000.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, Cairns approach, get a score from Charlie.
Score for Charlie.
10,000. Standard set. Lights off. Charm the camera.
Charlie Hotel Yankee report.
We're at, okay, good, Charlie.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, altitude.
We're at 3,000, 50,000.
Charlie Hotel Yankee identified Qantas level 150.
Yankee.
And approach velocity 34, we just have to go around, we just have to go around and we're flying on 80, passing 6,006, yeah.
Velocity 134, approach, roger, turn left now heading 07, address 60, the traffic, climb 6000.
Please repeat the heading velocity 134.
060, velocity 134, traffic 12 o'clock, 110, say, just 156, at 4,200. That's just go on.
Okay, turn left, 060, and we'll look out for that traffic scan.
And velocity 130 before expecting. Runway 15 on west.
Okay, we'll expect this into velocity 134.
Cairns departure, Qantas 57 requesting direct Zani.
157 stand. I'm just going to hand you off. So I'm close to it. One 57 contact center 12. Contact center 120 decimal 5.
Code 120.55 across 50. President Center, Qantas 57 climbing level 180 out of flight level 170, still heading 350.
7 Brisbane Center, go. You can climb to flight level 370, resume your navigation, track direct Zany, flight plan routes.
Direct Zany, flight plan route and navigation, flight level 370, Qantas 57. Some of the Great Barrier Reef down there. And seatbelt signs all day.
Presenter Delta Alpha November, Newark, Wisconsin. Am I leaving your airspace in Port Moresby airspace? Sir?
Delta Alpha November, you're currently about 10 miles before you're out of my airspace. So.
Do I wait for you to tell me that I'm leaving? Do I take the initiative?
Yeah, Delta Alpha November, normally how this works is I'll let you know when you can change to control.
Thank you, sir. Delta Alpha November.
It must be to hug the coast a bit, Mel. See some of the coral reef. See that extending all the way up through the coastline. We're tracking kind of away from the coast.
And Delta Alpha November, on that note, you can contact Moresby Control now. 123, small 4, good day.
Thank you, sir. We'll contact Port Moresby, patients, and your AP. Thank you.
See you next time, thanks. CU150, you can descend to 9,000, QNH is 1018. Velocity 150, you can descend to 9,000, QNH 1018.
Descend to 9,000, H1018, T150.
Side, this is Qantas flight 323 maintaining 18,000 feet. Qantas 323, Brisbane, Sono, good day, you can contact level 390. Qantas flight 323 climbing to flight level 390, good day.
There's a chart extract. Port Moresby up there. Cairns down here. There's the airway that we're on, R210.
Mike Romeo Golf, start to Cairns is available.
Brisbane south of there, Port Moresby north of there. You can also see the coral reef.
Mike Romeo Golf, declared for the vPilot and Alpha arrival, runway 15. And when you're ready, you can descend flight level 250.
It extends all the way up the coastline of Australia, almost all the way up to into the Torres Strait. Over 4.5. Now the Australian Defence Force has a resource of all the charts for Port Moresby. There's the airport, so I'll be taking a big runway obviously. The other one's half closed. The weather's doing up there. So I have Meta AYPY 0400. Time now 7. It's quite old. It's the right day anyway. 150 at 15 knots. Scattered 2000, 31 degrees Celsius. H1008, bit of haze. Yeah, 150, I guess we'll be on runway 14 left. Hopefully we can stop before Mike, otherwise it's an embarrassing backtrack all the way to the back of the runway. So I'll probably just hold it back. 3.
Boeing 390, receive level 390 inbound VHF.
Boeing 39 Brisbane Center, g'day. Star clearance into Cairns is available.
Once we do vacate on Mike, we'd probably track on to taxiway Alpha all the way up and then enter on D for the international terminal.
Alright, Brisbane Center, please come start clearance for Boeing 39.
Yeah, Boeing 39 Brisbane Center, g'day. Your star clearance into Cairns is available.
Once we're there, there's 4
Roger,
gates.
Boeing, interview ready, copy our start.
See if there's any arrivals. There's only sector arrivals really.
Boeing 39, you're cleared for the Cody 7 Alpha with late transition. That's Lima Alpha Kilo Echo Delta transition. When you're ready, you descend to flight level 250.
So it's going to be that one. The ILS frequency is 1101.
Roger, cleared into hotline the Cody 7 Alpha arrival. Late transitions and ready to descend flight level 2.
Yeah, back course 142.
Boston 150, descend to 7,000.
10 to 7,000, velocity 150.
Intercept is 2,500 and the minimum is 450. .450's been set. That's a radio. Done. There we go, 450 set properly now.
Brisbane Centre, 437 inbound limit.
Velocity 38 Brisbane Center, g'day.
We'll break the missed approach on the descent.
Qantas 442, you can contact Moresby Control now, 123.4, g'day.
123,
Hence why we call it the Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef. Massive, like, shelf right there. You wouldn't be able to get in there, except through that little gate there. Make your way out to Cooktown.
Velocity 150, information Juliet is currently at Cairns. You can contact approach now, 118.4, g'day.
Contact transfer, make national 40. Good night. Good afternoon. Flight level 150.
Charlie Hotel Yankee, Senegal.
Just coral reefs, there's no actual island there. Just a coral reef around the edge and a lake in the middle. The coral barely breaks through to the surface, usually it doesn't break through to the surface at all, it's just underneath. Low tides, some of them get exposed a little bit.
Air China 1279, Brisbane Centre, to copy.
Air 1249,
China 1279, seeing that you've got some connection property with star clearance Cairns though. Are you ready to copy?
Don't often get this far north of Australia, or at least this particular area of Australia. It's the only time that we get this kind of area of Australia is during world flights, whenever we go past Cairns. Sometimes we don't go past Cairns, and you never get through here. But World Flight 2017 is?
Yeah, for the Charlie 15 Delta, yeah, Takeoff, with Lima, cable identification, genetic content, and actual and the maintaining flow 340.
Pushy Alpha Zulu Brisbane Centre, good day.
Brisbane Centre, giving from Concord, 554, landing 355, 560, flight to destination.
Tartan 554 Brisbane Centre, g'day.
Okay, to work, putting the details in for our arrival. More interesting down here. The HUD, 2750 meters in feet. .9022, cool. Elevation 105. Put 130 in. So that's how this runway works. Driving with A3 armed. Okay, the RLS is all set. Burn both sides, I think.
Brisbane Centre, extra 3, 1 degree flight level 3, 2 class of flight level 3, 0.
Just 3 Romeo Juliet Brisbane Centre, g'day.
and departures. There we go. It's a 50-mile sector with a 47, 37, 25 and 10. 47 and 37 useful. Ah, it's an inbound 114. Done. That's more like it. .325's the opposite as well. That's correct. Let's check out the descent forecast as well. While we're looking. There we go. Descent forecast for Kate 290, 220 and 140. Transition level is, not sure if it is 10,000 actually up here. Check that. $20,000. Put the 360 in.
Whiskey Alpha Zulu star clearance to Cairns is available.
Lieutenant New Guinea, 3249.
Yeah, New Guinea 349, apologies, would have handed you off to Moresby control, but they've gone okay for a few minutes. So you can begin your descent down to flight level 250 and you'll get your clearance further once he's back.
Okay, down to 250 and we'll get your clearance from you or Port Moresby control.
Are you ignoring clearance from Moresby Control?
RSA is plus 16 on the ground.
Yeah, copy, and
1008.
be handed up soon.
And you get 349, he's literally came back in, so that you can contact him now. 123.4, go.
Alright, Wilson 23.4, thank you, have a good evening.
Not too far out. 80 miles before our drop of descent. And yeah, that we need to do. Currently not. Pressurization, land altitude is basically the ground. It's 100 feet, isn't it? Recall check. And clear. Quarterback 3. Clear of data. Currently we have 5.1. We'll be arriving with 4.5. Effectively 63 tons.
Whiskey Alpha Zulu.
Start 40. Correct speed will be 144. Correct briefing's been done. I'm expecting vectors on to an ILS, runway 14 left. That was an aircraft going the other direction. Could hear it. Wow. That was some crazy stuff. Can't even see it on the TCAS.
Just 3 Romeo Juliet, start clearance to Cairns is available.
This is an Safi, 1 Juliet, right?
Just 3 Romeo Juliet, you cleared for the Cody 7 Alpha arrival. Runway 15 with a zany transition. And when you're ready, you can descend flight level 250.
Second transition for that Safi,
Just 3 Romeo Juliet is the Cody 7 Alpha with zany Zulu Alpha November position.
Cody 7 arrival, zany transition for runway 15, yeah. And when ready to come in flight level 250, Safi runway.
Whiskey Alpha Zulu, yeah.
So yeah, we're ready to complete our clearance.
Whiskey Alpha Zulu is cleared for the Cody 7 Alpha zany transition. So Cody 7 Alpha arrival with zany transition, runway 15, and when ready you can descend to flight level 240.
So it's the Cody 7 Alpha arrival with a zany transition, runway 15, and when ready, descend flight level 240, Whiskey Alpha Zulu.
China Air 1279, you can descend to flight level 130.
Descend to 130, China 179.
peek at the serve info. Just find it's a little bit easier on performance and accurate. Callum's on centre.
Qantas 57, you can contact Moresby Control now, 123.4, good day.
Oh, Center 123.4, Qantas 57, good day. Moresby Center, Qantas 57, flight level 370.
Qantas 57, Moresby Control, g'day. Runway 14 left. Expect the Foxtrot arrival when ready to send flight level 280.
Foxtrot arrival for runway 14 left and they're in ready down at flight level 280, Qantas 57. 280 set, let's see what this Foxtrot arrival's all about. It's just step descent, so it's okay. There's the cross 10 miles at or above 2,200. fine. Might even descend a little early. Start on down now. To descend now. Okay, it's 31 degrees down there, and clouds scattered 2,000. 150 at 15 knots. Get the set checks. Get pressurization has been set, recall has been checked, all brakes are set 3. Landing data VRAF has been set with minimums 450 and approach briefing is completed. I'll have a chat to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Captain speaking. We've begun our descent today into Port Moresby. We should be arriving there in about half an hour or so. And as a result, we'll ask that you, in preparation for landing, ensure that you are seated with your seatbelts fastened in preparedness for landing. Currently looking at the weather in Port Moresby. Temperature's 31 degrees Celsius with a little bit of scattered cloud around and a 30 km/h breeze from the south. A little bit windy and a little bit warm, a little bit cloudy, but there's no rain actually reported on the weather station at the moment. Looking at our approach, we'll be coming in from the north of the airport to face into runway 14 left. So we'll probably be tracking across Red Scar Bay and then down roughly the course of the Lelika River, with the bay off to the right hand side of the aircraft on final approach. Once again, thanks for flying with Qantas Airways. I hope you have enjoyed the flight on behalf of the cabin crew and ourselves in the cockpit. Thanks for flying with us on Qantas Airways, and I hope to see you guys with us next time we do decide to fly. Cabin crew, please bring out the aircraft for arrival. That was on the go. Qantas 57 approaching flight level 280.
Qantas 57, descend flight level 150, 2 and H1008.
150, 15,000 feet and QNH 1008, Qantas 57. 15,000 sets, 1008.
He 49 request met for a Kapuna arrival for 14 laps.
The Guinea 349, just contact Moresby approach 125 decimal 8, and he's organised that for you.
Yeah, over to 125 decimal 8 for New 349, thanks. Have a good night.
See you later. Qantas 57, descend at 9,000.
Then 9,000, Qantas 57. 9,000 is set.
Qantas 577, disregard.
Approach checklist, altimeters are set. That's 20,000 and all set, seatbelt signs on.
Qantas 57, contact Moresby approach 125.8. Thanks for flying.
125.8, Qantas 57. Moresby approach, Qantas 57 is setting through 15,000.
Qantas 57, Moresby approach. G'day. Runway 14 left, expect island approach.
That's approach, runway 14 left, Qantas 57. Seeing some radar returns there. Not much, but they're there. Okay, we need to be above 8,000 feet, we're at 14. Next is 6.
Qantas 57, descend 5,000 feet.
5,000, Qantas 57. And we'll see the crew. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. I'd like to know is why there's no rain in the meteo. Heading 325, Qantas faster. Please 25, sir.
Guinea 349 and right heading 100, cleared island approach on 814 left.
Right, heading 00, Beasley Island, for left, New Guinea 349.
Scar Bay.
Contact one tower on 18841.
Overland Tower 1 for Guinea 349, thank you, after that.
Adios.
The ignition's on just because of the rain. No way I wouldn't deploy it until the gear is down.
On 57, turn right, heading 045.
I think 045, nice, nice. 45 set.
Five seven, turn right, heading to 105, cleared ILS approach, runway 14 left.
Heading 105, clear last approach, runway 14 left, Qantas 57. Just head with the glide path there. Speed coming back, 210. safe down to 2005. Cloud to mountain interface over there. We are cleared, approach mode is set. And speed 200, we'll take flaps 1. Letting it down. Dual channel just in case we need it. Landing lights are in. All landing checks. Speed brake armed, landing gear down 3 green, and we'll wait for the flaps. Flaps 5. Tower 118.1, Qantas 57.
Not close to around. Or 349.
About 15. Speed brake.
Rise 57. Jackson Tower.
Flap 25. Moresby Tower, Qantas 57, approach 1 for left.
Qantas 57, winds 150 at 15, runway 14 left, clear to land.
1 left, clear to land, Qantas 57. Clear to land, flaps 40. That's 40 set, stable. My throttles, my airplane. On speed, on slope. Speed's coming down a bit. About 144. A little high. Continue. Knots. Angle braking. Yeah, we didn't make it on that taxiway, did we?
First line 7, backtrack runway 14 left, exit left on Mike when able.
Backtrack and then exit Mike when able. That's why 7. Don't need the weather radar. Clock is off. We'll leave the lights on. Start the APU. Get the flaps up. He's running. 1 hour 22-minute flight time.
Guinea 349 video.
Icon at Alpha. Yes, ran in pretty well.
First 57, cross runway 14 right, and Alpha Delta to the ramp, and Moresby Tower is now closing.
Cross runway 14 right, and Alpha and Delta into the ramp, Qantas 57. Thanks for the help. Turn on transponder. on to gate number 2, I do believe. Just check who else is up there. There's a couple guys up there. That's it, gate 2 does look open. So this guy moves. It's gate 1. Yeah, it's gate 1 I think. Or is that 2? It is 2, cool. Good old Fokker 100. And the 737 over there. Truck. Try not to get wet while this thing. Parking brake, set. If you set on the bus, safety on the blade. Shut it down. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check. Hoping that aero bridge would do something, but apparently not. All it's capable of doing currently is advertising ANZ Bank. Grab some doors open and then we'll have a look at the outside. So here we are at Port Moresby International Terminal. PMDG Boeing 737 in the new Qantas livery. This livery by Alex Farmer. The airports you have seen today, Cairns Airport and Port Moresby, both by Orbx. Weather by Active Sky 2016. Bus by GSX, about to round the back of the aeroplane there. That aircraft next to us was from Vatsim. As you can see, it's disappeared on us because that pilot has logged off. You can also see possibly a Qantas tail sitting in the middle of a terminal there. Obviously a pilot without this scenery. It's not a bad little terminal, this one. I think it's actually the first time I've been here in a video. Might even be the first time I've been here on Vatsim entirely. Possibly. I might have come here for a VFR event once, but I don't think I recorded that. That Fokker 100 is probably a static airliner that's part of the scenery. They actually fly those over from Cairns. They do the flight we just did in those things. Now, Qantas don't fly from Cairns anymore. They used to fly Dash 8s over from Cairns. Now they fly 737s over from Brisbane. So does Guinea in the 737 as well. Nice detailing on the scenery there. Particularly like that, I think it's a bird of paradise. That thing right there. Or is it a live bird? Can't tell. It's one of those. Moresby International. Bit of a dingy dark day there with a bit of rain showers in the area. But yeah, not a bad little flight, that one. Glad we managed to get some ATC action up here. Anyway, this has been Musical Aviator flying overseas from Australia to Papua New Guinea, new destination on my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. I guess I'll catch you guys next time.